Good morning, everybody. This is week 2 of our lessons for the last 9 weeks of school. Don't forget, there will be an extra question somewhere in this video that you'll have to answer so we know that you're actually watching the teaching video and not just answering the quiz questions, okay? Because it is important. We're going over a lot of safety information this last 9 weeks. Okay, so before we get to the safety stuff, let's get to the warm-up. The warm-up is Line Up from Go Noodle. It's a fun little warm-up video. Okay, moving on to our safety focus. We're going into pedestrian safety. Now, if you don't even know what that word is, that's okay. It is one of our vocab words. Pedestrian is a person who is walking. Now, a lot of us play in our neighborhood, whether we cross the street to go to another friend's house, go for a walk, riding our bike, and in all those situations, you are a pedestrian, and you have to be aware of vehicles. A vehicle is a car or a truck. Now, we always want you to be aware of the edges, and that's where the sidewalk ends and the road starts. And crossing the street is the most important thing. You always need to stop at the edge, look left, look right, look left again, and keep looking as you cross. Bike helmet. So if you are going to ride a bike or a scooter, you're going to wear a helmet. Now, Big Coach is going to talk while I'm putting on the helmet so you know exactly what you should be doing to keep yourself safe.
All right, so here in the state of Florida, we do have some bike helmet laws. And if you are under the age of 16, you have to wear a helmet while riding a bike. In fact, you can get a ticket for not wearing a helmet. Okay, so when you wear a helmet, the most important thing is that you wear a helmet correctly. That helmet's not going to do you any good if you don't have it on right. So I'm going to use little Coach right here as my model, and she's got a helmet on. Let's see if she's done it right. For us, we have a rule. It is the 2v1 rule. So let me explain that. 2 means you've got 2 fingers above your eyebrow, between your eyebrow and the top of the helmet. That's showing that the helmet isn't too far back on your head and not too far forward. You want to protect that front part of your head in case you fall forward. The next is the V. 2v1 is our rule. The V, we're looking at the strap on the side of her head. Now, you can't really see her ear because her hair is covering, but her ear should be in the middle of that V right there. Okay, and the last part of that is the 1. 1 finger underneath the chin strap. You don't want to be able to get your whole hand in there, and certainly you don't want the thing unattached altogether. So make sure it's clipped and it's nice and snug. If you put your hand on top of the head, on top of your helmet, you don't want it to wiggle around too much. It should be nice and firm on your head. Now, here comes for one of those special questions in our video. Big Coach used to ride his bike a lot as a kid. I loved riding my bike. He used to ride to my friend's house. I used to ride all over the neighborhood. And there are some fun facts about Coach Wilson. Number 1, I used to race BMX bikes. I loved it. And guess what? I wore a helmet when I did that. And the second fun fact about Coach, I can ride a unicycle. A unicycle is a one-wheel bicycle. And it takes a little bit of skill to be able to do that, lots of balance. And the third thing, Big Coach has also been hit by a car on a bike. And I'll tell you, that was not fun. The lady that hit me was not paying attention, and she ran right into me and totally mangled my bike. So, those are 3 interesting facts about Big Coach. Let's move on to the next part, hand signals.
Okay, so if you're riding your bike and let's say you want to communicate with a car where you're going, there's different hand signals. So this is the back of somebody, okay? That's the back of their head. So if a bicyclist is going to make a left turn, then they're just going to put their left arm out to signal that they're going to turn to the left. If they're going to turn to the right, there's 2 choices. They can bend their elbow and make that 90-degree angle.
What arm is that, Coach?
That's their left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can point with their right arm to show that they're going to the right. And then to show that they're stopping, then they put their arm and they bend it and they make it at that angle to show stopping. So those are 3 the main hand signals to communicate with cars, because we don't have a little blinker, we don't have a little flashing light on our bike. So that is how you can let a car know what you need to do. So we covered the most important things that you really need to know to keep yourself safe on a bike or being a pedestrian, and the vocab that's going to be going mostly on the quiz. But there is a video that you're going to watch, because there's other things that we want you to think about and consider when you're out playing with your friends, going around the neighborhood, having fun on a scooter or on a bike. Okay, so the first part of your assignment is you're going to watch the safety pedestrians video. You're going to answer the 5 quiz questions.
It's going to be 6.
And there's going to be 6. There's that additional quiz question, so we know you're watching the videos. And, of course, we want you to get active for 60 minutes a day. And if you have a bike, ask your parents, hey, can we go on a family walk, bike ride? And you can practice using all of those safety rules. And don't forget those helmets. They're showing perfect safety rules right there. Okay, good job, dragons. See you next time.